happy today. I am William Brown from IamWilliamBrown.com. As you can see, I am using my old camera. It's like there's nothing wrong with my camera, that I have. I've done over almost 500 episodes with this camera. So, But in my attempt to increase the quality and kind of make sure, I don't know what it is. It's turning out more to be a distraction more than a benefit. And so I think that's the inquiry for today. Where is there a distraction keeping you away from your goal, your what you feel that you're called to do? And why is that? So, who woke up this morning is the question. Who woke up today? There's a couple songs that were going through my mind. And it's one of those things that I wanted to remember it, and my focus trying to remember the song. I forgot them all. So let's just look at the cards that I picked. Cards that I picked today are: I am full of joy. You are unique. And be you, do you, for you. What area? I noticed in the recording yesterday, me picking of the cards is very loud, right? It's like really close to the microphone, and just kind of go from there. So creativity, leadership, and time out. Creativity, leadership, and time out. Good morning. Happy today. I can't see who you are. So if you can put your name in, that would be great. For some reason, I can't see who you are today. I think there's a thing that's in this that will ask you to identify yourself with StreamYard. But I'm just glad that you're here. Melissa, I don't know why sometimes you show up and sometimes you don't. But good morning. Good morning, Melissa. I think, Melissa, you didn't need to put your last name. We're on the first name basis, right? So we can kind of go from there. I'm distracted by my distractions, if that makes sense to you. As I work hard to improve and get better with some areas that I want to say are not pressing. They're not important for me to improve and get better. It causes me to distract. So we'll figure that out. So leadership. I lead others and myself, and in turn, I serve a higher purpose. I lead others and myself, and in turn, I serve my higher purpose. Time out. It's kind of funny. My relationship with time out is difficult because I was one of those time out kids. So I was like both. It wasn't either or, like you get a whooping or you get a timeout. It's like I would get a whooping and a timeout, so it's like, so got both. So timeout, that's how it shows up for me. I take time for myself and rebalance my body and my life. I take time for myself and rebalance my body and my life. And 3, creativity. Through playful, creative expression, I make my dreams come true. Yeah, I hear you. I make my dreams come true through creativity. And so really just sit with that for a moment and just see how those are showing up as we go into our 1 to 3 areas of gratitude or gratefulness. I'm grateful that I have choices, right? I'm grateful that there are things that I can do. I don't want to despise that. Some things that I tried don't work. I was asked yesterday to embrace that life is practice. Life is practice. Be willing to practice and how that shows up. How that shows up for you. When I believe that life is the game, everything is important. Every shot that I make is the buzzer beating shot. Every time at bat is the last inning, and last strike. The pressure of my life just shows up. So what if your life is a practice, the opportunity for you to learn and grow. I think it's hard. Well, for me, I am making it hard that is hard for me to really embrace that everything that I do right now is a practice, is an opportunity for me to learn something about myself and the people that I love and the things that I'm doing. What's the creativity around that? What's the leadership? In theater, and in singing and choir. I had some sports, but there was like a difference between rehearsal and practice. Practice happened at home, right? Rehearsal was like a performance, but we were trying to get it as close to, and then there was a performance. How with if life is a practice, right? If life is practice, it's like, where is the rehearsal? I'm trying to add to that analogy. I don't know if that's if that actually works, but yeah. So I'm grateful for choices and things that I have. I'm also grateful for I'm grateful for forgiveness. I'm grateful. There's an inquiry around me not following through with a number of things. And I don't know if it's just a structure or fear. But it's like, oh crap, I said this. Now I have to do this. People are saying yes. And yeah, the fear that I'm still going to mess it up is still playing in my head. I'm still, it's still high pressured. So is there any area, that's the inquiry for you to look. Is there any area of your life that you step back from because you're concerned about the pressure, about you have to get it right, or there's this feeling that you have to get it right? So what's my intention for today? For me, it's not, the first thing that comes to mind is I'm open for possibility, right? In some cases, I'm not open for possibility. Because the more that I'm open for possibility, I don't know what to do with the possibility. I'm not following through with the possibility and the opportunities. So now there was a thing that I would use when I was managing people. About, I think they were salespeople that I was managing. There was like, you bring in fish, right? You go fishing, right? You bring in customers. And if you don't manage them, or if you don't know what to do with them, if you don't know what to do with the fish that you catch, so stay with the fish analogy, then the fish would start to stink, right? There would be no I get that, Melissa. I get that. How can I make it? So let me finish my thought, or I'll lose it. That feeling that I had these stinky fish, right? These customers that I wasn't dealing with, these things that I've brought in. I did it. I was successful in bringing these things in, but now, because I didn't have a process, I didn't have a system to kind of take care of, to gut them and put them in the refrigerator, or or freezer, or to cook them right away. They was now becoming stinky fish. So I think that's what time out for me. Time out to really sit with how I can be creative, what I want. Because I got an image yesterday of finances, my finances. I'm connecting your question, that it was like right outside of my window. It was like almost like flying, outside. There's just, the wind was taking the finances. Finances were available, but I couldn't touch it. I didn't have access to it. Not because I didn't open the window, not because I don't know. I just didn't have access to it, but I could see it. And it was something that I needed to do, something that I needed to acknowledge to get access to it. So there's a feeling that there is finances, resources to sustain me, but there's a missing piece for me. And some part of it is, a butterfly net. I love that. Um, what is the butterfly net? What is that net? Is it the system? Because I don't want to. This is my fear. My fear is that I would get in my head and try to create the perfect net, right? So, and then it would stop raining money, right? It would stop. The butterflies would stop flying out. So, maybe I just need to open it and catch a couple with my hands and just manage that and see what I can do with that. I just heard Precious go through my head. It says, don't reinvent the wheel. I don't know if Precious ever says that, but I just heard the sage soul doctor say, don't reinvent the wheel. Just roll with it. Yeah, so my intention for today is to follow through, follow up, follow my leading, follow my intuition. Follow. Don't get in the way. Follow the money. That's my intuition. That's my intention for today. What is your intention for today? To connect to the abundance that is right in front of us. One area of service. Service means, what are you going to listen to? What is inviting you to be a part of your listening today? So I want to take this in service. I have decided to be in service to you, Melissa. I am in service to you. The feeling of doubt. I hear that because I hear my doubt. And I think doubt is a companion like fear, that we can go with our doubt. We can acknowledge our doubt. The doubt is not our marching orders. It's an indication that there's an area, of concern. Acknowledge the doubt. Be with the doubt. I was going to say wrestle with the doubt, right? But don't allow the doubt. Don't allow the doubt to lead you. There is, there is a place within, our emotions, their energy in motion. So there's the energy of doubt. Is that energy slowing down or stopping? I don't know. If doubt is an emotion and it's energy in motion, it's a slow. And so I think our doubt is inviting us to take a time out. So what was the affirmation in timeout? Let's look at timeout. I take time out for myself and rebalance my body and my life. What if time out is doubt? I take the time. Doubt is inviting me to take the time to see, to take another look. It's not that you don't know, it's that I think we know. But there's an assurance that wants to come so you can move from doubt to let, to flow. Embrace the balance. See if there's areas of your life that feels out of balance. And when you find that balance, then you're able to really move into the level of creativity that you want, that you need. That creativity is just playing, right? I think playing and practice. There's a playful practice. I think that's what today is inviting us, to playfully practice. Take a time out, balance our body, see where we're out of balance. See where there is a place that we need a level of assurance. It's assurance versus insurance, right? Assurance. We can give that assurance to ourselves. So that's what's coming up for me. The affirmation is today. I think affirmation. I think I'm with you, Melissa. I am going to take on time out as an affirmation today. Is that I take time out for myself and rebalance my body and my life. Rebalance. I take time out to rebalance my body and my life. That's the affirmation. Follow is within my intentions. Follow through, follow the money, follow up. Play with it. Play with it. There's a term that I'm going to revisit and continue to revisit, and I ask you to sit with today. It's called petty importance. Petty importance. Petty importance. First, I want to ask you what that means to you. What does petty importance? So we can break those apart, right? We can break those apart, and it's like petty, right? What does petty mean? What does petty? Are you petty? It's very interesting because within petty importance, it's like I don't want to say it's like an oxymoron, but it's like it's redundant. I just got it for myself that it's redundant, because for me, petty is making something important that is not, right? That because of your emotion, I'm going to make a point. I am going to do something. And so, but the reality Here's why I think it shows up as both. Like laundry, got it, right? It's, right. In the grand scheme of everything, it's not important, but we make it important. So what is something that we're making important that we know in the grand scheme of everything and how I want to show up in my life, how you want to show up in your life, that's not important at all? Can you let go your petty importance? Can you first get aware of your petty importance and then let it go? And not guilt yourself or shame yourself because the laundry isn't done, right? Right now, in this. There's a saying, it's like sometimes when the thing is not really the thing, then it becomes a thing, right? So what is the thing that really isn't the thing that's now becoming a thing? And even though I'm laughing and there is some levity to it all, it's like that's where doubt shows up. It's like there is a thing that I'm making the thing that's now it's a thing. What is it? Can we put our finger on that thing that really isn't the thing, but now we're making a thing, and it's getting in the way of the thing, right? Oh boy, silly me. I was like, I haven't had Trix. I don't know the cereal with the rabbits. Silly rabbit. Tricks are for kids. Tricks. That's what it is. That's just one from my head. I don't know what that's all about. Oh, that's why I am full of joy. I am full of joy. Great. I think even in our doubt, we are full of joy. Are we going to allow our joy to come out, or allow out our doubt to rule? Within our joy, the joy of you, then we can show up in our life. So if you have your workbook, Happy Today workbook, you can create an affirmation for yourself from what you're thinking. Turn what you're thinking into an affirmation. Give it power. It's like, I don't want to say turn your pain into power. I don't know if that's there, because maybe there may be thoughts that have gone through your mind that are taking away your power. So make it an affirmation. So, yeah. The other quote card was, be you, do you, for you. Where can you be creative? Where's the invitation to be creative? Where's your leadership in that? Your leadership is leading, moving, recognizing. recognizing that there is something that is inviting you to go. So as this day continues, it is my prayer. It is my prayer. Not that we just discover our leadership, but that we embrace it and that we lean into it. And that we acknowledge our doubt so we can bring balance to our body and to our life. To slow things down. Don't pause, but slow things down. And become aware so we can tap into our creativity. Tap into our options. Tap into our play. Create that butterfly catcher and catch the abundance that is all around us. Reach out. I don't know why I felt the need to reach out. Just reach out and grab it. So, as we acknowledge any fears and disappointments of our past and embrace the anxiety and the hope of our future, it is my prayer that we become present, that we are grateful and appreciative of every moment. Every moment. Even the moments that we doubt. Appreciate. We're grateful for our doubt. We're grateful for our pause. Because in that pause, we can see the joy. We can see our desires. And we can recognize the thing that is calling us. So we can have our happy today. Practice the pause. I love it. I love it. It's all about practice. However practice shows up for you today, that's the invitation to take it. Take some practice swings. Take some practice shots. Your life is a practice. There's always an opportunity to learn. But be willing to be in it. Happy today, my friend. Blessings. Blessings.